everything, but not a lot of, you know, things that would help them. I really hope I can slow down before going around corner. Nope.
Oh wow.
But I was turbulence.
I saw that.
I was not a very successful guy. On the other hand, our team is a little bit shit as well.
Enemy cruiser detected.
Because our turbulence is kind of like at the wrong side of the map.
Get over that fucking hill. God damn it.
The ship is on fire! Problem solved, sir!
Enemy destroyer detected. Enemy destroyer detected.
Should have taken your warnings more seriously.
We got this, we got this.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
Oh, the premium fleet is arriving at the shop again.
This is fucking insane. Oh, what the fuck? I've disconnected. It's pissing me off. See, I'm not disconnecting from TS, but I disconnect from everything else. The internet doesn't go down either. What the fuck is wrong, Alan?
This is a variety of things that could be wrong, but it says you're not disconnected from me either. So you just get kicked out of this game or what? So it just closes. Or what happened?
I kicked out of the game and my stream cut off.
Could be that your computer is resetting the network connection, but only programs who frequently check on it do it. Because you know, like TeamSpeak needs a wire connection. Yeah, no.
fucking position over it.
Because you're still alive.
Yeah.
Oh, you're flying back. Background, right? And it's not that your internet is going away, but instead that is low and water doesn't recognize it. Yes. What?
Where the fuck did that Cleveland go?
The Bismarck killed it with secondaries.
Yeah, I'm
Is it
happy as long as
Bismarck?
it's dead, as long as it's fucking dead.
Oh, okay.
The fuck is that Cleveland? Cleveland ran in like 700 HP.
There is it. Right in front of you, but the Baltimore to your left should be... No, it got torpedoed. No, it's not getting torpedoed. Guess you have to kill them all. Know what's funny? The fucking turrets can kill them all. No problem. Bye, buddy.
Believe in it.
Question is, how much health does the enemy guys now? So I'm predicting that he's stupid enough to run to the torpedoes of the York. When the York comes out of the... That might be his first game in the turf. Why?
Does he have the fucking not the turpins?
Okay, memo to me: hide behind the fucking island.
That number one.
I just died after completely missing the point of my existence. But that's not a problem. Where else do you want to play?
Hang on.
Just choose safe.
Can we open some boxes here?
That's fine. Have you seen the unique camo for America?
Yeah, I just got.
That's so disgusting. Oh, I can select the campaign. That's interesting. Does it only apply to American ships?
Some of it does. I want to start that campaign, but we've got 2 that are half done already. Don't want to cancel.
Yes, and it's too it takes me very, very long to actually achieve. One of them is shoot down 300 planes in tier 10 games, basically, which is never going to happen. That anybody brings planes, but I can select one more for the 2 hours of premium I left. Be among the top 3 experience earners in 80 battles. That takes quite a while game.
But then choose your plane.
Yeah, wait. Oh, that is 4, okay. Except this mission 1, why not?
Look at collection.
Let's... But you can rerun missions on this, that's interesting.
Oh yeah, you've always been able to, if I remember correctly.
What? You can
So-
complete tasks again? And
Yeah,
nobody
yeah,
told
yeah.
me that? And you can get stars by that. The remaining stars can be collected by completing tasks again. Wait, this was an option?
Oh yeah, I think it's only for.
No. It's I'm looking at the Yamamoto Izuruku campaign, and it says the remaining stars required
Yeah.
can be collected.
It's
Oh,
only in them campaigns, if I remember correctly.
okay. That means I don't have to play T8 aircraft carriers to get my
Nope.
my Japanese super captain. That's good, Jaeger. That's actually very, very good. Oh, I never know that. I'm unsure. You wanna play something? Say something.
Yeah, when I do.
Then I want to do this.
Ooh, controversial.
Yeah, at one point I wanna have my Star Destroyer, you know. One day. Well, the concern is not the experience points, the concern is more the 20 million I need to buy it, because I don't want to sell my Bismarck.
Well, they did give you credits for ships in the American thing, if I remember correctly.
No, they
it's got
did
2
not.
million.
No, they did not for me, or at least I didn't notice, but I basically got a free Pensacola I could sold, you know. And that gave me kind of 2 million. And of course the nice port slot edition.
I could do more port slots.
Yeah, it's weird. I have more tank space in World of Tanks than I have port slots in World of Warships. I have to say I enjoy World of Warships quite more than I enjoy World of Tanks at the moment. See, a lot of people are playing cruisers at the moment. If you can look at the fucking matchmaking.
It's a rare side.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of get it why people opt out for the battleship on the casual match, because you can care less and have better results. You know what would be fun?
Matchmaking's got a lot better. Look at this. Look at these fucking tier 8.
Yeah, I guess it has enough tier 8s to draw a good matchmaking. Now, maybe the matchmaking system is not that bad, it's just that they don't have enough players. for the algorithm to work correctly or whatever.
Possible.
So I am the Star Destroyer and you're my Quet escort, so where you wanna go, I'm follow you.
I'm gonna play as map as they play it in ranked. Plan to go around to the middle island because I now have radar.
Action stations.
I'm thinking of sailing straight forward into the mouth of the enemy.
You know where the little island is?
Which little island?
In front of us.
Yes.
By the time you get there, just put it in quarter speed and then wait.
Okay.
Because by that time I'll be able to fucking radar over.
A tier 8 radar cruiser means that the hiding matter is going to disappear from the slower tiers.
Well,
To a
put it in
certain degree.
perspective, at tier 7, my fucking, my Belfast says radar of 8.4.
I'm not complaining that we got radar cruiser because near gates
No,
a lot
no.
of the seal clubbing that's going on.
Before this change, the only cruisers that had radar at tier 8 was New Orleans. Now there's Baltimore, Cleveland. I think there's a Russian one as well.
If they take away the radar from the
I don't
New
think they
Orleans.
did.
Oh, so we have it in 7. Oh, I'm already detected. What the fuck detected me?
Reporting a target's position.
General Kenobi!
Fire on the designated target.
It was a bit earlier. I was chasing the Yu-Gi-Oh!
The Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yu-Gi-Oh! Through and a storm happened and I lost sight of him. I popped my radar and just gunned him down.
I will now fulfill my duty as Imperial Star Destroyer and come to you. Are you putting out acoustics?
I've put out radar.
I would
Torpedoes, direct
incentivize
front.
you to put up hydroacoustics in a moment because you're probably going to be torpedoed.
Well, it's already happened.
Enemy battleship detected.
Whoa! I was talking about you, about how you get torpedoed, and I totally ignored that I getting torpedoed.
They do.
Yeah, I'm fine, because I'm Deutschlandbot. Start the planes, but my lord, the plane have no bombs. Start the plane! So if you want to spare your hydroacoustic, I can always pull
It's
mine.
already gone. So it's,
Oh, okay. Is it on cooldown?
no, it's still up. He's run
Okay.
away though. He's in the smokes.
Yeah, but he's not gone far enough. He's almost in secondary range.
Enemy battleship sighted.
I would not go around that corner. It's 2 DDs. Plus British heat cancer.
Okay. Just let me turn the turn here. Problem is there will be torpedoes.
Just, I was gonna say, just reverse back.
Oh no, I'm just making a 360.
Alle Stationen. Feuer auf das Ziel konzentrieren.
Yeah, but it's not hitting him.
No. I don't know what's good about the Z39, I don't understand.
Is it the premium?
Yeah.
Okay.
5 seconds on.
30 seconds for hydroacoustics. I got no citadel on him. What the fuck? Well, my good shells hit, but I didn't really do damage to him. Oh shit! There's an island! How did that happen to me?
Enemy cruiser detected.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Enemy destroyer detected.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Is it possible for two people to simultaneously sexually assault each other? Yes, the question. Rape was legal on atomic emotional probabilities, to which the University of Cincinnati now addresses itself under some urgency as the institution and 3 of its employees are currently being sued over an encounter that was sexual for a brief moment, but that would just as quickly enter the realm of eternal return.
What's about the good old, hey, I wanna fuck you, and the other person says no, nobody tries to sue each other and ruin his life?
Enemy battleship detected.
What happened to sexual attraction being a thing, right?
The one important thing you need to know about the case is that according to the lawsuit, a woman is made indefinitely suspended from college for shoot at a man about her vagina. What kind of sexually repressive man has allowed this to happen? Answer that question and you will go a long way to answering the question, what the hell is happening on American college campuses?
I'm really glad that's not happening over here, at least not they have a lot more people who can be idiots.
It's around there, 2 Clevelands. French.
Milady, would you kindly consent to me touching you?
You know, someone said what happened to just being embarrassed for having drunk sex.
Reporting strategic target.
You don't even need to be embarrassed, you just can't, Big like, okay, I did it.
Enemy battleship sighted. Enemy cruiser detected.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Kind of sucks when you're in college and you want to have sex, because that was the major reason everybody went to college in the past, you know?
Fire support.
You have to fucking orgies.
Got him.
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
Good day, good.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Thinking about just going around this turn, around this corner in glory.
Ordered a Happy Meal and the cashier asked if a boy or a girl, so I explained for 45 minutes how damaging it is to enforce the gender binary.
Oh.
We want to change it to today's society, we must take our time and educate.
Oh. Oh, fuck.
Which the evil transhumanist eugenicist applies heavily in makeup, wearing a hijab, which is enforced according to patriarchal gender rules, educating a minimum wage worker for 45 minutes for perpetuating gender rules. You can't make this shit up, people.
You see that?
No, I didn't. What killed you?
fun and interesting game mechanic, isn't it?
It scared the shit out of me.
Did you know that detonations are only meant to occur when your ship's below 85% of its hit points or whatever?
I cannot confirm this.
No, this is something they said, and it's a load of shit.
Yeah, because I totally once hit a Grozukur first with an HE shell out of my hipper and it just exploded, and it was the funniest thing ever happening, and I felt so bad
Yeah,
for the
somebody
guy.
like the screenshot once, I think, like he got detonated by a shell that
I'm not even
Yeah.
sure if I did any damage with the shell itself. You know, just hit him and he exploded. It was like, okay. But the funny thing is, in World of Warships, everybody says sorry if they detonate you.
No, that's not true.
Yeah, but most people say, oh, sorry, dude. I mean, maybe they don't mean it, but you know.
No, you don't mean it.
Okay.
Choose the next phone.
Thinking about it, 26 minutes of premium account time left. Maybe we should try out in New Orleans? No.
Balloons is okay. 203mm of rock and roll.
Nah. Can do. Okay, we try out in New Orleans. Let me just select the captain. Because I put Kappa on it. Why not?
You know, this kind of shit makes me want to join the Alright.
I think it alienates a lot of people from either political spectrum.
No, I think we should just genocide everyone.
Well,
Just open up the walls later.
I laughed because some old right-wing guy like said in the YouTube comment section that like some guy was fucking a rice nigger or something and not keeping the right race pure, and I'm like, fuck off, you're not even European, fucking American. Nothing fucking pure about you.
If somebody purifies something, it's not you.
so what I'm going to do is, with my cult, what I plan to do is take donations and money, and we're going to take all this money, and I'm going to call it the Island of Eden, and I'm going to buy a Caribbean island where all my subjects will live with me.
This person ended up fucking apologizing supposedly because people were like, why the fuck are you explaining to them the minimum wage McDonald's worker who doesn't give a fuck about your gender binary shit? Why you're fucking mansplaining?
And I always thought, like, if you work at McDonald's, the only cool thing was that you don't have to give a shit about anything else, you know, right? Because you're just a guy working at McDonald's. And everybody was like, okay, you're just a guy working at McDonald's. Apparently that would be cool.
Look at this suppressed. Look at this suppressed person. Look at how oppressed this person is. For speaking her opinion on social media, she's gonna get stoned to death for it, I think.
Is she a survivor of Twitter? Fucking funny is, oh, if she twitters in Saudi Arabia, she could actually be a legit survivor of twittering. That's funny, it's a joke here, but it's not a joke over there. Because people get brutally beaten over there for being right, you know? Woman.
Good. This is what needs to happen. Hardly.
I'm not sure.
Fighter airborne.
You know, I'm still thinking like, you know, oh, but what's about the non-binary gender thing? Like, okay, what's about people getting stoned to death because they are women that they refuse to be generally, you know, mutilated in genitalias and marry somebody and get horribly raped and then get stoned to death for it because religion? Oh yeah, that's Islamophobic of you. What? What?
Started spelling woman as woman because woman suggests that we belong to men, but woman says that I belong to myself.
But it only can be
sorry,
pronounced
you're a
that
Muslim?
way by the woman because
I'm
It
sorry.
should be Warm Islam.
Well, I mean, her name is Kenny with a Y, and then someone replies, maybe you should spell Kenny as Kennie, because Ken was totally a dude's name.
Oh, Atlanta. Oh, Atlanta.
they should have him to die. In the front, maybe. Oh, we'll get torpedoed.
The ship is on fire.
Fighter destroyed. Problem solved, sir. The ship is on fire.
That laugh is so fake, it's giving me cancer.
I love it. Here guys just missing the point of how you laugh very, very evil.
Well,
It has to start very slowly, and then you have to go into this really, really sick mode where you just
but
the laughing
it's
and
deserved.
small laughter.
it's deserved that Atlanta was such a fucking idiot.
That's true.
Use my WASD hex to dodge his fucking torpedoes.
I actually thought he would torpedo me. It would make much more sense, right? Hey, Melix.
That's not him.
No, he's Norwegian.
Oh. What?
Sips keeps taking the piss out of people who are already hating Fallout on Twitter. It's fucking funny. Slug type fan of the Fallout franchise, it sickens me they're releasing another game, especially since the new game isn't even being released on my favourite platform, the Atari Lynx.
Did you hear about what they're planning to do in Fallout 76?
Well, fucking hurry up.
They're planning to have closed mods, so no more Nexus mods. It's only
And
gonna be
it's
on-
that.
Yep.
And
Remember when me and Alan told you it wouldn't stop there with 10 mods?
But this is the thing.
I hate to
think
say it, we
everybody
told you
told
so.
everybody.
No,
Yeah.
this is the thing. They know they have a good thing going. The reason why people keep buying their games is because people do stuff modding for free.
they are the only company that don't even have
Yeah.
to make finished games, right? They're the only company that could get away with that shit, right?
And now they're like, yeah, we're gonna make it so the only ones who are gonna have a paid mod to say, you realise you'll go out of business very soon if you do that.
And I wouldn't feel sorry
The rumor-
for the slightest way.
The rumour is that with a big caveat, well, of course, maybe the user states that no external mods will be allowed outside of Bethesda's own creation club.
The thing is, I would be okay if they would like make the you have to sign up to upload the mods, right? So they only people like the program can upload mods, but you know it's basically just without the third-party mods because you know that's what big companies would do. Like it's a shitty thing to do, but it's not the bullshitty thing to do.
I like the way this advertises the creation club is the best of the best when it comes to Fallout mods, and that's a lie. A black
Because
skin
no-
for a fucking power armor, well, like consoles do, but a black skin power armor is not the best of the best. The Elysium AK model is the best because it's a mod made so you could use for free of a high quality AK-47 with reload animations and shit. That looks fucking great. You know?
One more Thomas
team is
the Tank
taking the
in it,
lead.
you know, the dragon flying around, you know?
No, but
If the rumors are true,
The rumours are true, then I will not. I won't support paid mods. Oh.
so the 4chan leaker said it's open world, improvised weapons and base building centered. Will feature a scavenger from surface as main character, hence why Vault seems empty other than the main character trailer. Co-op but not MMO or Rust-like. Bethesda are in panic mode as at these rumours and want to release further info. Expected leak from a more reputable source. It's based along the interstate in Northern Virginia. It's still an RPG. Upgraded at FO4 creation engine. And I also announced TES title at E3. Strong emphasis on building and improvised weapons as opposed to weapon customization. Will come with a phone app. It's not a Rust copycat. Internal Bethesda cops you do where that will lead to hype in the wrong direction. Voice protagonist is back, 6 faction for you, which are notables. Harold will make an appearance, as will young First Maxim. Numerous retcons. Laying groundwork for Fallout 5, which is already in the works. This is what the Fallout 4 build system was a test for. No external mods outside Creation Club. They want to try and cut that off at the pass and sell it as a security thing, citing stolen content and adult mods. Believe it or not, mark my words, we'll be deleting accounts shortly. So, I mean, it could be a load of bollocks, but
But wasn't that the guy who hinted everything else correct?
it
Maybe
might
not.
be, I don't know. There's always somebody that's
Green
thinking
text.
shit. It's probably like a QA guy that is, you know,
Yeah.
something that works
But I
at the
think
company.
things like it makes sense that they want to have a multiplayer game in the Fallout universe because that's what a corporate machine needs to have
We'd
next.
be all over there, no, so good.
Thing is, like, you have to be a fucking idiot to get rid of mod support in that game, because the only reason people play Skyrim still is because mods exist.
Yeah.
Fucking Skyrim didn't have mods that fixed half the fucking problems, and nobody would play it.
Nobody would play any Bethesda game longer than the period
Bethesda should thank themselves lucky that everybody gives them a free pass for the horribly buggy fucking unfinished games.
Or even like the lackluster design sometimes, because you can
Or s-
always open
yeah.
the console and say set quest stage blah bam, do it. I mean, have you ever opened the Creation Club in Fallout 4? Like, there's
Never.
nothing in it. I kind of
You have
looked
to make
at
an
it.
account.
But I thought you have to make an account anyway if you use the official mod system, don't want to copy it in, isn't it?
No, Nexus. You have like a Nexus account, but that's just for downloading and stuff.
Oh no, but
You
you
don't
can
need it or
always
something?
you can also download the mods directly via Bethesda. Like, it's not
Yeah,
the
if you
Creation
want,
Club,
but I
it's
think
just...
everybody just kind of circumvents that and uses Nexus. Or
Oh no, I
Uh,
never they also have like a mod manager I never used in any game. I'm fine with downloading my mods wherever, right?
Nexus is alright. There's
No,
another program that's better because it'll sort your load order for you. So if you have like 80 mods, you don't have to do it yourself, because Nexus doesn't always do it right. You like to hear some of the mods on Creation Club?
Go on.
Crow?
Cheat Terminal, Xbox One. Cheat Room, PS4.
You think so?
Unofficial Fallout 4 patch, Xbox One. It's funny that, isn't it? Like, you have to as a company, you have to fucking thank the gods that you get away with this shit, because you release, like, it's a fucking fact that you release like unfinished buggy games with cut content and stuff. It's like bugs that aren't fixed and stuff, and then you have people that actually fix Quest, NPC, and all that kind of shit in their mods for you. You should be thankful.
Thing is, I I kind of fear that they're going in the direction where they're increasing everything I don't buy a Fallout game for, and where they're decreasing everything I buy a Fallout game for.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I thought anything about Fallout 4, it was not like base building. Give me more base building.
I liked the base building. It was horribly clunky, and there's a mod's required to make it actually alright.
Yeah. In its current form, it's alright.
It's pretty shitty. It could fucking be improved, but one of my main gripes is
At least I fucking did it.
one of my big problems with Fallout 4 is that because the character is voiced, and this is my theory, is because he's voiced, means that this fucking story is more locked in, so you can't make as many choices as Fallout 3 or New Vegas, and you can't really have that, like there's only one faction you can really have that much of an effect on. You can't take over the Brotherhood of Steel and like change shit like you could in the other games, you know, where you have like an influence on what would happen. And I think that is pretty much down to we want a voiced protagonist. Because we have a voiced protagonist, we can't write like 50 different fucking lines of dialogue.
I don't mind the voice protagonist.
But that's a problem for when you want to make like in-depth and like loads of different variations of shit, because you can't do it because you don't want to be sitting there getting people to say that shit. Well, you don't have the time to do that, but you have the time to get Codsworth to say like 5,000 different names.
You have to give them that the dialogue. It's quite they're quite extensive when it comes to dialogue.
You reckon I'd get pound for pound for your motor?
Are you
I think it's
streaming?
funny that the thing is so fucking.
Yeah.
Oh, why is your stream not
It's behind a couple of 100 seconds.
ours?
I think it might be a
303
moto.
seconds.
Why is it that far behind?
So it's disconnected a few times.
Oh. I thought you're afraid of somebody stream sniping you.
Call yourself Yamatos. Fucking losers.
Gegnerischen Kreuzer gesichtet. Gegnerisches Schlachtschiff entdeckt.
Here's something that doesn't have improvement.
He could still survive longer than we have, you know. I don't think he will. Question: how many destroyers are behind that gap? Give me in a second.
Stations requesting fire.
Feueralarm! Hauptturm kritisch beschädigt!
Lucky guy.
There is rumors it's a Rust clone. Which is funny because that game's dead. Next question.
I mean, if you want a multiplayer survival game, you know it's probably not your time anymore.
Yeah, you need to go back 4 years if you want to make that kind of game.
Oh my god, the amount is broadside.
Yeah, there are good things and bad things to broadsiding Yamatos. The bad things is it has one more gun shooting at me. Good thing is it's broadside, the fucking idiot.
Gegnerischen Zerstörer gesichtet.
I think the Mogami realizes that he made a huge mistake.
Gegnerischen Kreuzer entdeckt. Gegnerischen Zerstörer entdeckt.
Katapultjäger sind beschäftigt.
stopping.
Wir haben ein Leck unterhalb der Wasserlinie. Wir laufen schnell voll.
He's not even reversing, he's getting up on time.
Problem gelöst.
I think the only way to deal with the shipmarker is to charge it.
Yeah, but I wanna
Torpedos
go
direkt
behind the
voraus.
island because there is an angry smoke screen which does not belong to the Fletcher. Or maybe it does. Oh yeah, but we will fucking charge the Yamato. I am a top tier Japanese thingy battleship. And there is a Bismarck interprets coming at me. What am I supposed to do?
For the Emperor, you fucking charge it.
Exactly. Fucking charge that motherfucker and die in the process. Oh, you're still fighting. What an interesting choice there.
Your turpits are burned and sink before you reach the first market. Then I'll see you in hell. Coming to get you, motherfucker.
Gegnerischen Kreuzer entdeckt.
We'll see you at the Emperor now.
Oh, I'm shooting at the Yamato too. We're all shooting at the Yamato.
Gegnerischen
Nobody dies. I mean, maybe you can get lost.
Holding the target position.
Ah, that's good. Beautiful.
Feueralarm.
Sorry, I got burned out of Yamato.
You're sitting there, didn't
Problem gelöst.
Unser Team hat die Führung übernommen.
you? Should be dead, they should be fucking
That's
dead.
so funny to be illegal.
Gegnerische Schlachtschiff gesichtet.
I will kill it with secondaries.
She's a die. I think I've gotten him. Yeah, I'm gonna live.
The Yamato fucked up.
Katapultjäger kehrt zum Schiff zurück.
How the fuck do you get to tier 10? How the fuck do you get to tier 10 and get killed by two Bismarck? Two your voters get killed by two fucking people.
Unser Sieg ist in Sicht.
Because wargaming incentivizes people pre-XPing to high tiers to push them up because they're a greedy fucking company. Next question.
No.
We fucking throw bombs out the fucking window nowadays.
That first one was just broadsiding all over the fucking place.
Second one as well.
People are calling Ricky Gervais out for being a fucking hypocrite.
Who?
Ricky Gervais. Because he's bringing up Trump saying grab them by the pussy without, what's her face? Roxanne or whatever her name is. Making the joke about the Obama dude. Looking like the Planet of the Apes joke. And he's complaining that Trump said you grabbed him by the pussy in a private conversation he didn't know he was being recorded in before he was president. And he's like, oh, you have to this is the president we're talking about. You hold him to a higher standard than everyone else. It's like, well, he wasn't president at the time. Could be worse. Could have got sucked off in the Oval Office.
How is that? How?
I don't know. But it happened, and that's good. But GG to the Yamatos, really. Just okay. The fuck.
Well, there is a tweet Trump said in 2013 where he said you have a country demeanor. True. I think he was quoting someone. It's fucking funny.
Okay, I researched the grocery curry first. Now I need like 10 million to buy it.
10 million.
I guess I could sell the Bismarck, but no. It would not be enough. Anyway.
What are you on about?
I finally researched grocery curry first.
Oh, you've been fucking doing some weird shit.
But I'm not able to buy it, but nah.
Ooh.
They need a few more points for second grade.
Let us.
I don't think American politics is much fucking different now. I mean, Trump got elected, it was the same as the last time. Pretty much just a 50-50 vote split.
It is significant though.
Why? Because when he gets voted out, it'll just go back to normal.
No, it's significant that the people showed that they wanted a change from the old system, so they chose someone. I don't want to say because of his politics, but they chose someone different compared to everybody else, even though he's not really that much different.
No, they chose someone because they said "fuck you," and then
he was known that he was not from this class of people. I mean, he was still a wealthy bitch, and they knew it, but at least he was not Clinton. The funny thing is, like, the people wanted to change when they voted for Obama, but just the other half of the country.
It's what's that saying? you know when he says, she goes, what was it when they ended the debate when she was talking saying? He said, you'll be in jail. Like, that's the sort of thing you say in your head when they're talking, but the people wouldn't actually say it, but he actually said it. I think a lot of people voted for him because he's the type of person that will say stuff before he thinks about it, but it's more connected to people, like
Bit of a bad
people.
bit of a bad trait to have as a politician, but yeah.
Yeah, but
He basically has every bad trait to have for a politician.
He's connected with the people themselves, like
I disagree that I'd say Trump is as out of touch as everybody else when it comes to the ordinary person.
Yeah, of course,
I mean, he's very notorious for cutting corners.
He never was an ordinary person. To
no,
begin with.
I mean he dodged the draft. Fuck's sake,
but it doesn't matter because people can relate to him. In a weird way, he's kind of likable.
Yeah. Everybody likes him. Even I like him in a kind of weird way. Kind of like a really fat baby who pisses himself constantly.
He's a horrible fucking diplomat, but yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of a, yeah, but it's also a kick up the arse of the system itself.
No, it's not the system.
No, but that's
the
thing.
system's fine. It'll go back to normal.
The people thought it would be the change of the system.
It's the same with Brexit, and then we quickly find out the political class will do anything they can to stop it from happening anyway.
Yeah, but it tells them people, they're like, oh shit, we were kind of wrong and we couldn't manipulate our way to get it to go how we wanted. Things can happen randomly, sort of thing, you know? Oh shit, maybe we should give the people what they want.
With Brexit, though, you can make a pretty strong case that you can say that people voted for Brexit too, because for like the last 30 years, the media has been pretty harsh on the EU as well. So there's one cause too, it's possible. But with Brexit, you can quickly see how nobody actually wants to do it. It's quite funny.
Because it's from the
because everybody in charge
state it's a bad idea. You know,
I kind of like Peter Hitchens' stance on the whole thing. He didn't vote because he knew that his opinion was that we would have just shouldn't have bothered joining it to start with, instead of joining it and then pulling out of it, and then because at that point you're already too intertwined in the system, which I think is a fair point. I mean, I don't know how they're going to sort the border out.
Well, I mean, you know, it would totally not lead into totally problem and bullshitty half-assed that never ever happens.
Like, how do you do the Irish border?
Yeah, that's a fairly interesting question.
Would you like to see a fucking picture?
Of how many border stations you need or what?
Yeah, of all of the public border crossings. There's over 200.
I mean, you know, it's possible to have a border, right?
Think of all of the fucking problems you'll cause.
You know,
in terms of logistics and people drive from one side of the border to the other to get to their jobs, so you're going to slow down traffic for hours trying to get people through customs. You're going to have to stop the motorway traffic that's carrying fucking food and supplies into the country.
You make them like a special permit that they can have. Yeah?
Well then, that's if you remove the UK from the customs union, that means then that Ireland's an external market. So that means then the EU will want customs checks going into the common market. So you can't just issue a special permit because because it makes smuggling shit into the EU incredibly fucking easy. So vice versa.
The way people smuggle shit in the EU is not my fucking problem, you know?
Yeah, but you know, as the EU guy put it, you know, and for the UK, if you think everything stays like the way it is, try to have a cake, eat it, and see if it's still there.
The border is a fucking problem, and it's a problem that nobody knows how to solve. People want an open border still, but how do you enforce this?
You just have the border on the ship side of the English part.
Oh, so you separate Northern Ireland from the rest of the UK?
No, that's not what I said. You have anyone that is international that comes in through Ireland, into the UK is checked. Anyone that is not from who is Northern Ireland.
But that's pretty much making the border of the IRC, and at that point you've just fucked off all of the unionists that currently control your government.
Why?
They're just because they want to be within.
Yeah, they are
they want
still
to
in.
remain within,
They
but
are
they're
still
not
in.
because you've just made Northern Ireland fucking the customs check pretty
yeah,
much.
but the checkpoint is for internationals. And people that want to come into the country will go through that thing. It's got nothing to do with excluding or having Northern Ireland people.
But the
be
unionists
checked.
will still feel like you're excluding them and making a problem out of it.
Why?
Because they do. That's how they operate.
They're fucking idiots.
Well, it only took you this long to figure out that the DUP are fucking idiots.
Never said they weren't.
I don't know how you're gonna fix. Like, how do you fix this border? There's 2 other crossings, and it's integral to the economy.
I mean, you can have a border. It's fine. Other countries have a border. We had so much borders before, but you know that's one reason why we had this fucking thing in the first place, so we don't have to have border conflicts, right? But on the other side, it was made by people who lived in a time when we had more borders. On the other hand, it was also brought down by people who remember the Cold War right in front, right? So that's what stacks out weird to me. We spent so much time keeping all our shit together, like little bit, and still fucking it up like the Scan horse there.
Incrociatore nemico individuato. Corazzata individuata.
Problem is, the DUP want Brexit. It's like, okay, that's fine. But then they didn't ever think about drawing up a solution.
You know the DUP need to start doing that. That's what they're doing.
Pro balls.
It's fucking an election.
Form a government.
Lose weight. I would say the fatty needs to lose weight.
How long have you not had a government?
Who's the fatty? Who's the fatty? Who the fuck are you talking about?
The bitch.
Oh, okay. Had a no government for a long time. That's because there's a lot of fucking problems with Brexit to get through.
We have more important
well.
things to do than having a government. Yeah, I know that's kind of weird, but
I know, they didn't draw, like, they fucking funded Brexit. It's like, okay, that's fine, I completely respect that. So you want to fucking campaign for, fine. But they didn't actually think, no, we want an open border after Brexit, but we didn't think how the fuck was going to happen. Like, well, that was fucking smart.
obvious. In the hindsight.
One of the things is that one of the options is just to keep the UK the customs union. Then the whole point, your whole like Brexit thing, is fucking pointless then, because you're still in what you're trying to get out of. So you can't do that, because that's fucking stupid. Remove yourself from an organisation you're within. You have no say in it anymore. You still follow the rules, you know. It's like, okay, what are the other solutions? Is the United Ireland? It's fucking possible. More and more. Whether or not the vote will be successful is a different story, but people are becoming more and more, because of Brexit, more and more willing to think of it as an idea. It's all a big political mess. It also doesn't help that the people in charge of the government are meant to be doing what the referendum said. They don't actually want to do it. Which is also fucking funny.
Well, everybody kind of wanted to do it, except Boris Johnson left the government.
Well, you know what's fucking stupid, right? So, go to Brexit, right? You take the UK out of the EU. You don't put somebody in charge of the Tory party who couldn't vote for Remain. Like, well, that's such a conflict of interest. That's like voting a Democrat in as president of a Republican majority, you know? This doesn't make sense. That's kind of what happens. Like, they put David Cameron resign because he's a bitch and he gambled his job with the country.
Basically, he stuck his job. I think David Cameron likes.
Yeah, David Cameron's a fucking asshole.
Basically, the personification of English, to be precise.
Nick Clegg was his pig. No man, always looking for
No.
I can led the charge into the base there and held it.
Personally repelled the countercharge of the enemy team. Oh yeah, I did. And we completed one of the Indianapolis missions. 8 citadels. Yep.
balance. Balance.
Yeah, I'm in a balanced Russian ship.
Ned. We do not know what balance is. Ned. We are wargaming. We fuck up game for money. Ned.
Because we don't want to make money in long term. We only see short term investment.
Oh, they see long-term fucking investment. Nerf 268 version 4, release object 277. Nerf
Repeat.
object 277, release object 2676. Nerf object 276, release object 432, go fuck yourself. Nerf object 432, go fuck yourself. Release object, we are Slavic master race, you know?
So is that
Words.
object, whatever the fuck it is that going to be
The Bob
green
Jack.
or-
No, it's a tier 10. Because we need another Russian tier 10. Out of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 currently available, plus 10, or no, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 currently available. Well, out of these tanks you have, at the moment, 4 heavy tank lines. Well, 3 heavy tank lines, and then there's going to be 2 extra heavy tank lines. So 6.
It's what I always want in World of Tanks. Tanks.
heavy
It should
tanks.
be, yeah, it should be more focused on heavy tanks, because if we
Plus,
didn't have anything, it was heavy tank focused
there's-
gameplay.
There's 1, 2, 3 tier 10 Russian medium tank lines, but don't worry, we're getting another one in the next patch. Go figure. Where's the Japanese? I said this to you in fucking Steam the other day, Alan. Like, where's Japanese tank destroyers?
It doesn't need to be Japanese tank destroyers, but anything, but not heavy tanks.
Like, you could get Japanese tank destroyers. I can't remember the British light tanks.
Maybe
So British
something that
light
existed. Maybe
Yeah.
something that actually existed.
Japanese tank destroyers kind of existed, so did British
Who's
light
your brain?
tanks. Fucking.
The D-Day flag is pretty cool. The flaming sword.
Good old D-Day.
I will make break, because I got second container.
You fucking what?
Yeah. I also run out of premium time.
That's problematic.
You fucking what?
Go fuck yourself, that's what he's saying.
This means I just need a new super container to give me a month of premium time, okay?
Yeah, the Crown Van, what a really good tank.
The one trick pony.
I don't even think it has one,
How long
Craig.
is your break gonna be?
I don't know.
Do you like your neck? Because I'm gonna snap it.